Welcome back to Hurley's Hobbies. Today we're going to continue on the Balsa USA quarter scale Cub. We're going to work on the wings. I'm going to show you what I came up with that, and I do have them done. Let's get a building. All right, on the wing, I put these blocks in here for the servo exactly where they told you to put them. On my previous ones, I just flush mounted the servo and just ran the rod straight to the servo. On this one, I wanted to hide it in the wing because if I put floats on it, I wanted the servo hidden. So then less, because I could always put rubber over this where the servo would, to keep the water out of it if it needed to be to splash up. So I really wanted these servos hidden inside the wing. The problem is a standard servo is going to actually, even if you put them on where they are, they're going to come above this. They're going to pop out. I don't have any of the slim wing ones where the servo and the it comes off the side. If you put that in there, that might be another option to do it, but I don't have any of them. I had these servos. These are actually I had bought for my Corsair for the slim part of the wing. They're shorter servos, and they seem to set below this. But in doing so, I had to flip where the connection from the rod hooks onto the servo. It is actually on the bottom side where you tighten it. I thought about just bending the rod where it loops up through this, but then it's still going to pop out the top. So this was the only solution I came up with. I don't know if the servos used to be thinner back when this wing was designed, because I know this is an older kit, even though they updated it. I did not use the factory control horn. This is the one that actually comes with the kit, but it seems pretty flimsy. So I bought these Robart ones. I got these at the hobby store. They're 330 half-inch super ball link control rod horns. They actually come with these metal ends with them. They come with the screws, even though I didn't use none of the screws because they're actually a push through. So you put this on the back, but these wings are too thick for that. You'd have to have some really long screws for that, and I didn't want the screws sticking out the other side. But this little metal horn, they come with a couple different sizes. I can't remember if these came with the kit or I bought these extra, but I did not want to use the plastic either. So I used the metal ones that came with this. They just seemed a lot stronger, but I did not use none of the bolts that come with it. I used my own stainless ones. These rods, if they're not that hard to bend, to get them to go where you want, you just got to measure and figure out where they got to bend at. It's probably like, I don't know, 3/8 to a half inch ahead of the hole, and then I bent it back down about the same distance away from the hole underneath. I do have another control rod I can show you that I previously bent. Because this is the other one that I bent. I had on there, and I was going to try to do a lift thing through there, but it won't work. It'll hit the top. You can't do that. I did try different ways of bending it to making it shorter and not so deep, and none of it would fit without protruding out the top of the wing. And on this one, the cover does fit. Once I get this screwed in, I'm actually going to paint this. So that's why the color is showing through it a little bit. on the primer because I haven't finished painting it because I want to paint this and I want to paint all this white too. And then I did nick it right there. I got to fix. So that's how the wing. I just think that if I ever did this again, I would rather just cut out my own where just the horn sticks out of it and mount the servo to the cover, or I would just stick the servo, protrude it straight out of the top, and just let it control that way like I used to do. And that was probably the best way to do it, the strongest way to do it. So then your servo's setting up straight. That is this one, and the other one's done the same way. All right, in this video too, I wanted to show you how I did the tail wheel. I got the tail wheel mounted, painted, and I used springs down to a screw to the rudder. I did use the plastic horns back here with a pull. And to find these holes, they were kind of hard to find. I went through the servo and I actually just looked with the flashlight and poked the rod out the other side because you can see through where it's at, and then used a hot soldering iron and routed out the holes. So that's how I found my pull holes through the inside because you can't see through with the flashlight. Like I say, I did move my servo back here, pulls, and then controls both sides with a plastic horn, which I may change over to the same style that I used on the wings, because even though this one does protrude all the way through, I might change that one. Got all my wires in, and that's the tail section. That's how I did it. Well, that's going to do it for this video. Please like, share, and comment. Keep it building.